Now, when y'all started y'all's dynasty that y'all are in now, social media was not as big as it is nowadays. How did y'all communicate as far as meetings and things like that? Did y'all hold discussions in different forums? How did y'all really do that when y'all did the startup to begin with?
Originally, I mean, it was mainly text messages and phone calls. You'd have to call or emails. We ran through either, I think it was ESPN at the time. So we had everybody's email. So we'd email them, and there would usually be a group text, which group texts suck now. Everybody knows that. You know, you heard the phones ringing, all that.
Turn it off.
Right.
Right.
But yeah, that's how we started. And then we just set meetings, and we usually, I think we'd have one owners meeting a year once we win Dynasty. And then now
do you like that one a year, or is that enough?
It depends. Like, I think when you first start out your league, you're probably going to have multiple meetings, because I think there's going to be a lot of growing pains and figuring out what y'all like and what you don't like. And so you're going to have a lot of discussions and voting on things. But, like, you can vote, if you're a league, you can vote online or however y'all want to do it and discuss things. But we feel like it's best in person. That's why we hold multiple meetings. I think you need at least 2 a year. You have your draft live, and then one meeting. Get you, see your other league owners, talk, and then discuss league issues.
And just so our listeners know, the Stakes Sunday Fantasy Football League is the league that we are all three in. I've only been in it for about 2 years now, but Clayton and Pat were both actually founders of the league. How long has this league been going now?
I want to say 13 years, something like that, 12, 13 years.
It's been a while. I remember when I first started, they were still doing redraft, and they just called me up randomly. It was like, well, you want to play fantasy football? I said, sure. And then I drafted, and then...
Were you like 12 at the time?
I was pretty young. I think I ended up winning.
Yeah. I mean, that's exactly how it went down. Because, at first, it was a redraft league for the first couple of years, and then...
And then we
went to keeper. We wanted something different. That's what it boiled down to. And I think that's what's going on right now with a lot of the Dynasty Leagues or redraft leagues. It's like, man, I've been doing redraft and for 10 years in the same league, and they have the same owners, and I sometimes I have to stop myself. Why are you not Dynasty yet?
Yeah.
Because if you've got owners that are that dedicated to a redraft league, there's no reason why you can't do
that's why
Dynasty.
I wanted to bring that up. The personal league that y'all are in, 13 years is a long time to be doing a Dynasty. So when we talk about these things, it comes from experience. It's not just our thoughts on it. It's trials and tribulations. So nowadays we use GroupMe.
Yeah, GroupMe is a big
Facebook somewhat as far as communicating and things like that.
We do a lot of discussions on
Facebook. On Facebook, more kind of just posting funny stuff. And
GroupMe is pretty popular, because in this league this Dynasty I just started up, we use GroupMe. I kind of wish we didn't, because it never stops. But
you can mute it or turn your notifications off.
But but that league is a trade heavy league, right? So there's a lot going on all the time.
Constantly, but there's a lot of back and forth, shit talking and stuff like that, just riling the feathers a little bit. But yeah, it's mainly who wants to trade today.